Happy New Year! What's up, everybody? So today I got a little free time on my hands, so I'm gonna continue where we left off on the last video and continue working on the Conquest. I'm gonna get the front cover on, and I'm gonna try and get this bolt out, this stud out again. I was able to actually drill into the stud and I got it deep enough to where I can put another easy out in, but I've been soaking the hole in WD-40 overnight, so I'm gonna clean that out, put the easy out in, and then use a torch around it to heat up the metal around it and see if it comes out. But what I think I'm gonna do first is get this gasket off and finish getting that rust off and throw a coat of paint on this so I can get it on the motor. Alright, I think that's pretty good. Now I'm gonna get the rest of this off and then get that rust out, and then we'll throw a coat of paint on it. Alright, so as you can see, I got all the gasket material off of the water pump and the balance shaft timing adjustment cover. So now I'm going to clean this up, tape these sections off, and go ahead and throw a coat of paint on it. Alright, so I got everything taped off that I don't want paint on, so I'm going to go ahead and throw it in my paint booth and throw a coat of paint on there. There's my paint booth. So for the paint, I'm just using a Krylon engine enamel with ceramic. It says it withstands heat up to 500 degrees Fahrenheit. Alright, so while that's drying, I'm gonna go ahead and try and get this stud out of the cylinder head. Yeah, that's kind of scary. I don't want to break that off in the head again. little bit. Got some of the stuff out. Yeah, so the easy out isn't really working. See if I can get a good shot of it. It's just kind of stripping the hole out. But I mean, some of the material came out, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go ahead and drill it a little more, and just go ahead and re-tap the threads. Well, I should have quit while I was ahead. The drill bit broke off down inside the head. Alright, so I was able to use my my $20 Dremel, and I cleaned up the hole a little bit. I mean, good enough to, I think, re-tap it. But yeah, the easy outs, they're not working. So, see if I can maybe drill it out a little bit more just to get it more even. And then I'll have to go get a tap and die so I can re-tap the hole. But yeah, I mean, it should work. So now I have to clean up the rest of the head before I take it to the machine shop, because the one we use here in Myrtle Beach, he's really picky. So, but first I'm gonna check on the timing cover, see if that's dry, maybe put another coat on it. Yeah, it's pretty dry for the most part. I'm gonna go ahead and get the sides. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and paint the sides and then wait for it to dry. Maybe I'll start cleaning off the oil pan too, so I can throw that on the block. Alright, so I had a little bit of luck with this. I was able to drill the hole out a little bit bigger, tiny bit bigger, and I was able to get all the old threads and everything out of there. So now I can go ahead and re-tap it. Alright, so I got the front cover all painted. And it's pretty much dry for the most part, so I'm going to go ahead and put the front seal in, and then I'm going to put the gaskets on and attach it to the front of the motor. Also got the oil pan soaking in some aircraft paint remover. So I'm gonna, once I'm done with the front cover, I'm gonna spray that off and get off all that old paint and grime and everything like that. It's starting to look like a motor again. So I got the front cover put on. I know it may look like I'm missing some bolts, but the air conditioning bracket goes over here, and I believe the oil pump, I mean not the oil pump, the power steering pump bracket goes over here. And yes, you heard me right, I am keeping AC because it gets pretty hot here in South Carolina. So yeah, I'm definitely keeping AC because I'm taking my kid to school on this one day. But yeah, so now I'm going to spray off this oil pan. And that's gonna have to dry before I paint it. So I'm probably gonna, after I get that sprayed down, I'm probably gonna call it quits for today. All right, so yeah, the aircraft remover, paint remover, got pretty much all the paint off. I'm probably gonna do it again. And then once this fully dries, I'm gonna go ahead and paint it, put the new gasket on, and put it on the motor. But like I said earlier, that's gonna do it for today. It's starting to come together pretty good. Got the front cover on, gonna have the oil pan on soon, and then I'm gonna take I got the stud out of the head, so that's gonna have to be retapped, and then I'm gonna take this to the machine shop and have it decked. But like I said in the very beginning of this video, hope you have a happy new year and a prosperous one. And here's to 2019. Take it easy. Thank you for watching. Hit that subscribe button.